Dickensonia is quite a common fossil, but this is the only one we found that's both complete and this large. So, is this just a very mature specimen of the most common species called Dickensonia costata? And this is what Dickensonia costata looks like. It's not much bigger than a big coin. It has all the same features, these segments which are larger at the front end and added on and smaller at the back end, and with a midline going up the centre. And most of the specimens we find are around about that size. Really just a little larger than a dollar coin. But this specimen is so much bigger that it was given the name Dickensonia rex. But what does a small Dickensonia rex look like? Because it didn't start life this big. And one of the ways we work out whether we've got different species or not is to actually get growth series. So on one of our fossil beds we have at least 150 specimens of Dickensonia costata, and there is no specimen that has more than 80 segments. So we can count the segments. This specimen has something like 250 segments. And of all of the many thousands of Dickensonia costata we see, they always get to around about 70 to 80 segments, and then the segments just get bigger. They don't add more segments. When you find specimens which have huge numbers of segments, then it's important to find smaller versions, and we do. The smallest Dickensonia rex we got is really about the same size as Dickensonia costata, but it's already got something like 120 segments. So that's the difference. We can plot a graph of the length of the animal, width of the animal, and compare that with the number of segments in a whole array of specimens and separate them into different species. That's one of the things that all biologists do when they're trying to distinguish one species from another, because there's one problem with fossils. You can't put them into an aquarium and see if they breed.